Okay, good evening and welcome everyone. Please confirm you can see me and you can hear me clearly. So, if you're on this call tonight, welcome. Good to have you here. Please introduce yourself and where you're joining from. Please confirm you can hear me and you can see me clearly. So, if you are joining on YouTube, please introduce yourself. If you're on the other platforms, please also introduce yourself on the other platforms. We'll be starting in another few seconds. Thank you so much for joining tonight. And I promise it's gonna worth every minute spent here with me. Let's just wait for a few more people and then we will be good to go. Okay, good evening, everyone, and good to have you here tonight. My name is Peter Akinola, and I want to welcome you back to Peaceful Investing with Peter Akinola. Tonight, I promise it's going to worth every minute and every second you're spending with me tonight. So it's going to be a very short one. We are going to hit the ground running, looking at what happened last month across different asset classes, and then looking at what are the opportunities available in the new month of March. So let's start with the crypto markets. It's no news that crypto market saw a new low in the month of February. In fact, the month of February was a very terrible month for crypto, as most of the token uh, went lower in terms of price and all of that. But the fundamentals are still strong. Every other thing that's still strong, and that's why I like to, and that's why I keep advising, and I'll continue to advise everyone to make sure that whatever you are investing into, make sure it's something you can hold for long. And that's why, in good faith, I would never recommend or advise anybody to invest in meme coin or to invest in anything at all, either in crypto markets or even in traditional markets, to invest in anything without solid foundation, without real value. You know, there's this saying from Warren Buffett that says, I'm not going to hold a stock for a minute if I'm not ready to hold it forever, for at least 10 years. So it is that mindset, excuse me, it is that mindset that we approach everything we buy, regardless of which industry and which market. So I've said that to say that if you have invested in solid projects in the crypto market, you have nothing to worry about. Rather, you should be glad that you are able to see a cheaper price, a discounted fee that allows you to buy this same token at a cheaper rate. So, for example, let me go on the charts and let's see few of these things. So this is the chart of Bitcoin, a quick chart. But let me go to okay before we go to the real chart, the clearer chart. You look at it. This is 2025. We went a little bit up, came down, created a new high around here, and then since then we've been creating a new low. This is the most drastic drop we've had, you know, in the since the beginning of this year, and it's shocking to a lot of people but really, it's needed. It might be painful, but it's needed. The market will always gather momentum and then pick liquidity to be able to uh, do the next race. Oh, how did I miss this? I was waiting for price around there. I didn't even know it has happened. But it's a good one. As at the last time I was analyzing this chart, I was speaking to a few people and I said, market need to touch this place before we can see a new high. I didn't even know that was going to happen this fast. So let's get to the monthly chart. Let's see what has happened. So every candle you have here, or every stick, for people that don't understand what candle is, every bar you have here represents 1 month. So you can see this is February, this is January. So January was blue, it was a month of increase. Then came February, which eventually turned out to be a month of huge loss. So we might still not be able to say what's going to happen next, but with the display on the chart and with all the fundamentals, it's a good place to buy. It's a good place to buy. So if you are interested in buying Bitcoin and then you couldn't buy at 108, you can as well buy now. But like I've always said, you do not invest all your money once. You do not invest all your money once. The idea of dollar cost averaging should be maximized. It shouldn't be a joke to you. Dollar cost averaging, you should take it seriously. And what does that mean? If you have 100 naira or $100 to invest, you don't just go in $100 in one position like that. You do $20 or $40, such that if you are able to see opportunity in that same asset for a cheaper price, you can be able to take more, take more, take more. So now, in the last how many months now? In the last few weeks, in the beginning of this year, you've had like two, three opportunities to be able to buy into some of the assets we bought early this year because they kept giving us better or cheaper prices. Now, the bull run we are all waiting for, the huge increase we are waiting for, will come. But I hope you know that you will just wake up one day and then it will be up there. So most times it doesn't give you the chance and the opportunity to come in. So the best time to buy, like I've always said, is when the market is on red. So the question now is, what if we keep going down? Then you keep buying. So far, you are sure that what you are buying is valuable. It has real value and it has potential for increase. So you just keep buying because your future self is going to appreciate you and thank you for buying, for consistently securing those positions when you were doing it. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be painful. You bought something $70, at $70, you check again, it's now at $50, check again at $40, and then somebody is telling you should keep buying. It's insane. It doesn't work. It doesn't seem right, but that is how to make money. Honestly speaking, I wish there's other way. The best time to buy is when the market is going down. Do you understand? Not when it is going up. Like this is the illustration I keep giving. Now, after every valley, there's a mountain. After every mountain, there's a valley. So, if you are buying on the mountain, where is the next place you are likely to go? Into the valley. But if you buy in the valley, no matter how deep or how far in terms of distance the valley is, you're still going to see the mountain. And then that's what you want to be able to see. You want to be able to ride all the way to the mountain. But the ride is not going to be easy if you did not join from the level of the valley. So I've said enough on that already. So let's check a few other. Let's check Ethereum. Ethereum actually haven't really done much this year already. It has not even taken out its all-time high. So Having this is not totally out of place, but like I said, it's a good place to buy if you have this coin on your watch list. Let's go to um, Cardano. You can see all of these things are just in solid and good places to buy. The all-time high for Cardano is 3.1. Currently, market is sitting on 0.6. Tell me which other time. Tell me the best time to buy, if not now. So, which other one? Let's get into the chart. Uh, Solana. So, Solana took went price went above the all-time high, and I created a new high, but we are back to 140 all the way from 293, almost half of the market, almost half of the wow. So we are 50% thereabouts down on Solana, and then tell me why it is not a good place to buy. So that's for Solana. Excuse me. So Sui created, went all the way up, and now the last January gave us an indecision candle. Somehow we should have known, but February gave us this red candle. So you can see all of this. Let's check how many percentage down we are on this. We are 47% down. So on most of those valuable coin in the market, we are around 50% thereabout down. So the question is, what if it keeps going down? Now at this point, it does you no good to sell off, because now if you had bought at the top, if you sell off now, you will be losing up to more than 50% of your capital, and you really don't have to. So if it keeps going down, you keep buying, honestly speaking. And that's why we keep saying that invest in valuable projects, valuable company, valuable organization, so that you can confidently say that there's real value in what I'm investing into. But if you have mistakenly invested in what does not give real value, it's a good place to that's not value in any way, like a meme coin or whatever, and there's no possibility of value coming into and there's no possibility of value coming into its ecosystem. It's a good place to sell. Count your loss and walk away. But if you invested in valuable coin, valuable company, just keep buying. It's hard, it's emotionally draining, but you just have to do it. And I've explained why and how. Okay, sorry for that. So enough said about the crypto market. Let's move into the Nigeria stock market. Let's move into the Nigerian stock market, all market index. So these are our gainers. These are our top performing um, assets for 20 for February. So you might want to put your eyes on some of these some of these company. So we have Zenith Bank, we have FCMB, Access, Fidelity. A good number of them are banks. Wow. Financial services generally. I guess we need to put more highs in the financial services. And then of course insurance is also part. So we need to actually last year, the best performing company last year, a good number, the top 10, a good number of them, more than five of them were insurance company. So that should tell you something. So these are the companies that perform highest, best in February last year. The next thing I want to go into, let's quickly show. So, showing you the company that perform best, is that does that mean you should go and buy them? No, please do your research and be sure of what you're buying into. Not just only if they are valuable or not. Be sure you are not buying at the tip of the mountain. Like I said in my last illustration, the valley and the mountain. So if you're not going to even see the opportunity of buying in the valley, you want to be able to be sure that you are buying at the foundation or the base of the mountain, not on the top. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that. So you don't just go and buy things at the top. So I want to also look at the US market as well, but network is not friendly tonight. Okay, let's wait for it. The next thing I want to, while we are waiting for that to open, let me quickly show you this saving bond for people with low or no uh, risk appetite totally. So I've always recommended bonds, saving bond for everyone. And then the last one we had, let me download so that we can see it. So this the last one we had, the percentage, 3 years, the 2 years percentage, but the interest for 2 years bond is 17.799. Interest for the 3 years is 18.399. So when was able to get 856, people invested in this, and then 1,239 this. So now the last for January, let me see if I can open for January as well. Let's go back. Sorry. So let me open this in a new tab so that I can conveniently go to. Okay, this is for January, yes. So that we can compare the rates. So I've explained this in another video on my channel here. I've explained how this works. I even explained how you can later it such that you can get passive income from this, monthly by just investing 3 to 4 times. And you can gain passive income from this every month for the next 2 years or 3 years, whatever tenure that you have selected. And you can make it continuous by always, rolling over so that you just keep having, those passive income running. Okay, so for January 17 235, 18235. February 1779, 1879. So just a very slight difference between January and February rate. But sadly, in the next few days, we would see that of March. It will be released. So if you have missed January, you've missed February, you should, you know, you should subscribe for that of March if it fits into your investment style. So let me show you. I have a video on my YouTube channel that break that down for you, that break everything you need to know about this and how to go by it. Let me quickly show you before I proceed. Let me show you before I proceed. A minute, please. Okay, this is the video. FG saving bond for January 2025 is out. Here is all you need to know. So in this video, I took my time taking you through everything you need to know, everything you need to be able to do, to get all of this done seamlessly. So do well to watch the video after this live so that you can get started as soon as the federal government release the bond, the saving bond. It's going to be in the next by Monday. It should be out because the one of February came out between third and seventh. So it was released on third and the deadline was seventh. So by 3rd of March, which is going to be Monday, we are going to see that. So you want to watch that video tonight and be able to, you want to be able to set up all the accounts and then everything you need to do, get your CSCS account and all of that with your broker, and then you'll be good to go. It's not as hard as it sounds. Just follow the instructions and then you are good. So that's that for the saving bond. We left something to go to the saving bond. I think I was trying to open a page. Okay, I think this is it. So we're talking about the US stock. We're talking about the US stock, and then so this is showing us the old stock, and then we can look at um, the highest the gainers, the highest gainer in the last 1 month, in the last. So let's look at performance in 1 month. So these are the companies that did well in the last 1 month. Apart from them, good part of the market, probably just struggle. And it's good, to have one bad month. And then it's not even bad if you have two bad months. Consider all of those bad months, bad weeks, bad day as an opportunity to have a good month ahead, a good week ahead. Because the market does not just keep going upward, upward, upward. There must be a time it's going to come down to take in more people, to take in more investment, to take, it's just a cycle that cannot end. It's just a cycle that cannot end. So if we lament when the market is red and then we are scared to buy, and then we regret when the market is green, and then you are not able to realize any profit. So the Warren Buffett once said that you should be greedy when the market is fearful and be fearful when everybody is greedy. So now people are beginning to think, oh, bull market has gone, this thing keep dipping, market keep going down. Obviously, you cannot afford to lose your money. You're investing in something solid, so you need to keep investing and buying cheaper positions in the market and let the market do its thing. It's just that simple. Investment is not complicated. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Find something valuable, then dollar cost average into it, as long as your liquidity will allow you. And then watch market, do its thing. All you want to be sure is you are not buying at the top, you are not buying overpriced asset and all of that. You want to buy, you want to approach every market as a value investor. You want to buy things below their market value, below their real value. You want to buy them below their intrinsic and extrinsic value. So that's when you want to buy whatever it is you are buying in for investment sake, and that's how it works. Okay, so basically that's that for the different asset class we have reviewed tonight. What will be my concluding and parting word tonight? If you have not invested at all and you are just here to be able to learn how to invest or something, you are in good company and you are in a good place. So just go to my YouTube channel, watch one or two videos that will point you to different things. But beyond all the doings, all the actions, the mindset you should have is what I've treated tonight. You should be glad and excited when market is red because that is the best time to buy. You might not be able to do analysis like me or to be able to read company financials and all of that and all the technical stuff we do before we decide this is valuable or not. Just go to YouTube and then type best crypto to invest in the month of March. Watch like 10 video, look at those 10 people separately. Is there a particular coin all of the 10 people are talking about? Once you have one or two or three of that, put it aside. Do your little research. Make sure it's not at the highest. Make sure it has at least 20%, 30% reduction on it. Then you can start from there. Yeah, I mean, you don't learn investing by by just by just thinking or talking about it. You learn it by doing it. Obviously, you make some bad decision. Who cares? It's part of the game. It's part of the game. By the time you master it and you start making your profit, it will pay you beyond your widest imagination. And then when you are investing, you should have what a long-term plan, a long-term sight. You don't want to keep this, I mean, quick get rich quick mentality. Some of these assets will deliver real value for you in the shortest time, but you don't want to put pressure on yourself. You don't want to make that your expectation, especially with what market is currently doing. So you want to invest for the long term, and then, like I said, you shouldn't even buy it for 1 minute if you're not willing to hold it for 10 years. Let me give you a typical example. I bought Nvidia. Let me quickly go to Nvidia chart while I speak. I bought Nvidia a few weeks ago with the with a plan to quickly. I did a video on it actually. There's this particular gap after DeepSeek announced that AI model. This happened. This particular happened, and this gap was created. So I did a video and I told my community to buy Nvidia. That the least that would happen, I mean, the worst thing that will happen is Nvidia will close. Whatever happened, Nvidia must close this gap. You know, after that, this deep happened again, and I felt like Peter doesn't know what he was saying. But little by little, the gap closed. But only for the gap to close, closed very close to when they were delivering their earnings. Even though they surpassed their earnings, but they did not surpass it as much as they used to surpass it, and the market crashed after. Now, what am I saying? How did I get here? I'm trying to say that I bought this Nvidia at 125. Market is currently 124, which is good. But then as at maybe a few days ago, market was on 115. But then the gap I wanted to close had already closed, right? But I felt earnings is going to boost this stock, so we can go to the moon from there. So the greed in me did not allow me stay with the plan. The plan was to close the gap and exit with few percentage, because Nvidia is not part of the coin. I mean, part of the company I'm currently investing into. But I just wanted to make that quick money, by making sure that I take some profit from the closing of the gap. So I did not sell off here. I was expecting moon, only for us to see this. And then from this, we can see this. From this, we can see this. So there's nothing impossible. But then the reason I won't be bothered is because Nvidia is a solid company on its own. Full stop. That's where I'm going. If I'd bought into, I might not, I can't even do that. If I bought into something with no value at all, you can be sure that I will be in panic mode at the moment. Why? Because I won't be able to, since there's no real value behind what I've invested into. How do I convince myself? What do I tell myself is the value I've invested into? And then that's why value investing is what I preach here, is what I teach, and then it's what can give you peaceful investing experience. So thank you so much tonight. If you have any question or anything you want me to look at, any assets you want me to look at, please, you can throw it open. If you're on YouTube, drop it in the chat box. If you're on the other platform, please use the chat box there as well. I'll be waiting, taking few questions and addressing few things in the next 2 3 minutes. But if I don't get anyone, well, I will just call it a day. If you're in the group, you can also continue this conversation by dropping your questions on the group so that we can move from there. I wouldn't want to take much of our time here tonight. So let me give another 1 minute for question, and then we can call it a day tonight. Thank you so much, guys. So since there's no question tonight, I believe everything I've said is well understood, and then I wish you all the best in your investment journey in the month of March. Please, if you're on this call tonight and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do that and then click on the notification button so that you can get all of my information as they drops, so that you can take action quickly and be able to secure good profit. Thank you so much for joining tonight. See you next month on Peaceful Investing with Peter Akinola. Bye.